Good morning. We got Ann and Susan and Val. Everybody's here and ready. Okay. That's awesome. Good morning. So let's make sure we have heavy weights and then one set a little bit less heavy. And I'm going to use the discs today, one disc. If you don't have one, you can use a sock, a towel, or step back instead of lunge back, slide back. Okay, here we go. Big deep breath. Make sure you mute it. Take your gaze, look up, reach for the ceiling, spread your fingers wide, and then fold all the way down, nice and slow. Once you get down, baby steps with your hands all the way to the front of the mat. So you're in your high plank. Pull your shoulders over your wrists, and then walk it back. Try to keep your legs straight, and then do a reverse all the way back up. Reach back up for the ceiling, and take it down again. Why do you keep hitting me? Walk it out to plank.
Special abuse.
Walk it back in. As you walk in, keep that butt up nice and high. And then reverse it all the way back up. And one last time. Take it down. Walk it out. Hold your high plank this time. Get your belly button up and into the spine. And now take it back to a down dog. And back to plank. And just sort of keep oscillating. My hands are slipping. Forward and back. As you pull back, drive your heels into the floor. So you get that nice calf stretch also. Okay, let's hold it forward. I want you to lift your left leg up off the floor. Put it down and then lift the right. And just keep going. Lots of core work here. Make sure you're pulling the stomach in. Okay, from this high plank, take your left foot, step it all the way forward. Hands are inside your front foot. Put the right knee down on the floor. Let your hips come forward. Take the hips backwards, point your toes up to the ceiling. Come back forward and just do that a few more times. Forward and back. Okay. Off of your back knee, step back, you're in plank. Now you're going to switch feet. Pull the right one forward. Take that left knee to the floor. Let's bring the hips back. Toes point up to the ceiling. Come back forward. Keep those hands planted on the floor so you're getting a nice stretch through your lats as well when you pull the hips back. One more time. Take it back. Come forward. Come off your back knee. Step back to plank. Take it to a downward facing dog. You're going to pedal your feet. So one heel goes down. Get nice and high on the toes on the other foot. Nice. Now take that left leg, sweep it up. And do the same with the right. Keep your hips nice and square. Equal weight in both arms. Just waking up the back of the legs a little bit. Your glutes. Okay, pull forward to plank. Step your knees in, hold your bear. Just for a few breaths. Now let's put the knees down, do some cat-cow. So you're rounding the back. And then sink into the shoulders, take your gaze forward. Do that 3 or 4 more times. Okay, we're going to come onto the tops of our feet, open up the knees, sit back on your heels, walk your hands to the corners of the front of your mat. Try to let that chest get nice and close to the floor. Keep your head up so you're actually using your neck muscles. You want to make sure it's nice and long, so you're just looking straight down at the floor. A couple of more breaths. And now come on back up. Bring the knees in so they're hip width apart. Tuck the toes under for stability. Take your right arm forward, sweep the left leg back. Now try not to let the weight shift right. Switch sides. Be nice and strong through the core and keep alternating. You want to really get that back leg nice and straight. Same with your arm. A few more. Nice. Come back into your bear. Hold it. Now, right to a small downward facing dog. You got both your heels on the floor this time. Straighten out the legs. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out in this forward fold. Breathe. Take big, deep breaths. Now pedal the knees. Bend one slightly, straighten the other. Straighten both. Hands above your knees, come all the way back up to standing. Take a nice big deep breath. So reach the arms up and then go up and over to the right side of your room. And then back up and over to the opposite side. And just sort of keep oscillating between the two. A few more times. Nice. Bring your hands to heart. I'm going to have you step your left foot forward. Big spaces between the feet. Elevate high on the toes on the back foot. I want you to lean forward. Bend your front knee. Let it come close to being over the toes. Now rotate your torso to face the left side of the room and come back, square out the shoulders, and do it again. Keep your belly pressing up and in and give me a big forward lean. So you got lots of weight in that left leg. Now we're going to amp this up a little. Take the arms out in front and then rotate the arms. And keep going. You're just going to the left. Now hold them out in front, lift them, and bring them back parallel to the floor. Up and down. Keep that front leg bent. You got the quad doing some work here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, on the 1, bring your fingertips only down to the floor. Fingertips only. Now I'm going to have you lift off your back foot a few inches and then lower it back down. Lift up and lower. Up and lower. Just a few more times. Nice. Hands down. Step back. You're in plank. You're going to bring the right foot forward this time. Arms go out to the side, reach them up. Bring them over your heart. Give me a big forward lean with a bend in your front leg. Shoulders turn right this time. Keep that belly in. So those shoulders are rotating every time as much as you can get them to. Be really light on the foot and the back. I want most of your body weight in your right leg. Take the arms out. Keep going. You're nice and broad through the shoulders, but you got a big forward lean. Now hold them out in front, lift and lower. More than 80% of your weight is in your right leg.
Is it?
Well, I would like it to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, Fingertips only down on that floor. Come off the back foot and then lower it. Okay, hands down, step back plank. Ooh, let's go to a down dog. It's amazing how using your body weight can challenge yourself. Hold here just for a few breaths. Okay, let's walk the feet forward to the middle part of your mat. You're completely unweighting your upper body here and your legs are straight. Let your head go. Just breathe. Okay, we're going to inhale to a flat back. And you're going to open the arms out to the side. Reach the palms to face up. The arms are parallel to the floor. Try to pull your hands back, spread out your chest. Nice. Hold and breathe. Now, we're going to come up onto the toes as high as you can, and then back down. Lift up. Whoops, don't do that. And lower. Up and lower. Keep going. Try to really do this with as much control. You got to be the boss here. You got to determine when those heels are coming down and at what pace. A few more. Keep working those arms, make them nice and long. Okay, 2 more. Nice, relax. Whew, okay. Pick up your one.
See you tomorrow.
I'm gonna get a quick sip of water. Happy Saturday. Cheers. So we're gonna pick up one heavy weight. This is gonna work most of our body at one time. So we're gonna alternate sides. So you're gonna lower the weight to the middle, take your feet maybe a little wider than hip width. Put the weight down on the floor. So we're gonna start with a squat, pick the weight up, curl it and press it. And then put it back down, big squat here, come back up, and then switch arms. Pick it up, curl it, and press it. Put it back down, come back up. Okay, so find a good pace. Use your breathing when that weight goes over your head. And give me some really good squats here. We did a good warm up, so you should be ready. Your pace is your own. Of course, depending on how heavy your weight is, you want to be switching it every time. Get that butt nice and low. You're not doing the step up. Okay, we have 4 more. Last one. Nice job. Okay. We're going to do 15 push-ups. So take it down to the mat. Whenever you're ready, get her done. And when you're done, back to child's pose. Little reprieve after those nasty things. Chill out, relax. Just breathe. Okay. That was short-lived. Come on back up. Now, we're gonna meet in a plank, high plank. We're gonna do a side plank facing the left. So just turn onto the sides of your feet and then come back to your plank and then turn onto the opposite side, sweeping your arm up, side plank facing the right. So you're just gonna keep switching. Keep your hips nice and high. Keep it as smooth as you can make it. Gonna do a few more. Nice. Okay, come on down. Woo. Okay, let's get rid of the mat. This is where we're going to use our gliders. So fold your mat out of the way. Not far, because you're going to need it again. So we're going to start with no weights. Unless you're stepping back. If you're going to do a reverse lunge, you can begin holding weights. But if you're gliding, we're just going to get the hang of it. So here we go. Hands to heart. Slide back, lean forward. There's no rounding your upper back. And then slide back up with lots of control. Take it back. Give me a big forward lean. And then you're pressing your weight into that heel of the front foot when you come back up. This is a lot of glute and hammy work. Really good for us. Nice and easy. We're staying on that same foot. We're going to do 5 more. Big forward lean, and then right up to standing tall. You got a big bend in that leg, right? So you're using your quadricep also. Belly pulls up and in. 2 more. Work a big range. Make it hard. Why not? If you're doing it, it might as well be hard, right?
Nice.
Okay, lucky for us.
Are they doing it or doing it hard?
We get to switch feet. Let's go. Hands to heart. Here we go. Take it back. Big lean. So when I get down, I look down my knee. My knee is just a little bit behind the toes. Really good to train one leg at a time, because most of us have a dominant one. So there's no cheating on your non-dominant one. Nice and steady. Try not to sink into your hip, right? You don't want to go so low that you've sunk down. Make sure you're leaning forward with the shoulders when you come down. Nice long spine. We're doing 4 more. Last one. Now, we're going to switch feet. This time we're going to pick up some weights. Do you want my 15s?
No. You want my 30s?
No. These are hard when you hold weights. Okay, you ready? You got some weights in your hands? So here we go. We're going to take it back. So glide it back. Same form, only you have your arms just sort of hanging there and then come back up. So we're slowing it way down. Slide back. And then come back up. Tom's demonstrating with just one weight. Ooh. A lot harder to be graceful here. Let's try to do 3 more on this leg. Then we'll call it a day and finish the other side. Oh. Okay. Switch your feet. Here we go. We're almost done. Come on down. You work the range of motion that you can. Last 2. Oh. Last 1. Okay. Say goodbye to that. Find your mat again. We're coming down. We're going to do 15 push-ups. And then we're going to do some chest work. Some arms. So whenever you get these 15 done, you go at your own pace. Take a break if you need to. Make them great. Okay. Whew. There we go. That was fun. Grab a sip of water if you need it before you start lying down. We're going to do some chest presses and some tricep extensions. So make sure you have the appropriate weights nearby. Here we go. I suggest going heavy with the presses. Get that low back down on the floor. Little pelvic tilt. Arms out to the side when they hit the floor. Touch the weights at the top of the move. Keep your neck long and relaxed. Squeeze the chest. And try not to drop the weights down. You really want to resist them. We want to keep going here. We're only doing 1 round of these. Keep breathing. How many more can you do? Okay, that's it for me. If you still have more in you, keep going. We're going to transition to extensions. So for the extensions, we're going to start out with 1 weight, the heaviest one you have, holding both ends of it. So you're in that lying down position, you got your back down on the floor, elbows over shoulder. Don't crush your skull. Yeah, skull crushers. But we don't want to crush it, so it gives you a really good reason to slow it down on the way down. No movement between the elbow and the shoulder. You're working those tiny little triceps.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, exhaling as you lift up. Inhaling as you come down slow. Keep going. So when we do a lot of repetitions, you're really building endurance in those muscles. So we want to try to keep going, maybe 5 or 6 or 7 more, whatever you got. Okay, hold the arms straight up. Let the elbows come down by your waist. Press them back up and do another skull crusher. So up with long arms, elbows down by the side of your body, they touch the floor. Press up, do another skull crusher. And keep that going. Keep working your 6-pack muscle by pulling it down towards the floor. Okay, give me 5 more skull crushers only, and then these arms are done. Okay, how fun was that? Put those weights to the side. We're going to do a little ab work, little core, little planking. Oh, it's so fun. Happy Saturday. Okay, get on your back. Hug your knees into the chest. Make a nice little circle. Go the other way. Okay, we're going to take our arms to the floor. Just relax them on the floor. 45-degree bend in the knee.
90-degree bend.
Sorry, 90-degree bend in the legs. Flex your feet. Now, pelvic tilt up so your back is on the mat. Now, we're going to move our knees forward till we feel the belly wanting to bulge. Don't let it. Now, take those heels to the floor and pick them back up. Just lower and lift. And you can limit the range of motion. Maybe they don't get all the way down. You're keeping the legs bent. You're just rocking them down and back up. Keep that low back pressing down and keep the tummy down. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet on the floor, bend in the legs, let the knees go right. Little stretch. Let them come back left. Little butt massage. How good does that feel? Now just keep going side to side a few more times. Okay, legs up to the ceiling. Get them straight. Flex your feet. Open up nice and wide. Stretch out those inner thighs. Keep the legs really long. Now take your arms through the legs come into a crunch. So you're lifting your shoulder blades up off the floor. And then I just want you to pulse it here with the belly down. 8, tuck your chin. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the head down, feet up to the ceiling. Point the feet this time. Now, control the abdominals. Get them down and keep them there. Take your right leg halfway down and then bring it back up. Left leg halfway down. Pay attention to what happens to the six-pack muscle as you alternate side to side. Keep it strong. Now, just for shits and giggles, try both at the same time. You might want to limit your range a little bit and then come back up. Now, from here, I'm going to have you lift the arms off the floor, come into that crunch, reach your palms forward, they're facing down, shoulder blades up, tuck your chin, lower the legs, pull. Pulse your arms up and down. Belly's got to stay down. You decide how low the legs go. Keep pressing it down. Keep lifting the shoulder blades up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Bend your legs. Take them side to side again. Should feel really good. Okay, one knee at a time in the chest. The other leg extends all the way down along the floor. Hug it in nice and close. The other calf you want on the floor. And then switch. Hug the other knee in. Okay, bring your heels as close to your butt as you can get them. Stay on the heels only. So lift your toes up. Now roll the pelvis up so you feel the back on the floor. And then press up through your heels as you lift up the hips. Keep the toes up. And then slowly take it back down. Now I want you to reverse the pelvis. So I want you to roll it forward. So you got a big space. And then flip it the other way. And then press up through your heels, lift your hips. One more time. Take it down. Roll it forward. Press it back and lift it up. And then take it down. Okay, full body stretch. Extend your legs all the way out, arms all the way back. Clasp the fingers together back there. Now, you're going to come up with your fingers clasped together. So start to elevate the arms. Start to lift the head. Press the belly down. Roll up. Dive forward. And then take it back down. Keep the hands together. Take the arms all the way back. And then forward again. And dive. So you're staying in flexion with your back. Okay, one last time. You're going to come down even slower. And once you're down, arms go back. I want you to bend your legs, fold your arms back behind you. You still have them together. Just hold, reach them nice and long. Great job. Pull the arms forward, pull the knees up and into the chest. Make a nice little circle to massage that lower back. We have some planking to do. So enjoy this nice little reprieve. Okay, rock and roll up. You're gonna turn around and meet in a low plank on your forearms. So whenever you get there, just hold your low plank. You wanna make sure your legs are nice and straight. If you need to fold the mat over for your elbows, go ahead and do that. But try to really press the heels towards the back of the room, keeping the legs nice and long. Now pick your left leg up and then switch, pick the right one up. Put both back down. Now I want you to tap the knees to the floor and then go back to that straight leg. Left leg up, right leg up, both knees down slowly, lift them back up. Keep that going. So you're marching the legs and lowering the knees. Keep your belly in while you do this. Now, on this next one, hold your knees down, slide them back a little bit. So you've got your elbows in front of the shoulders. Give me an isometric pull of your elbows towards your knees. Keep that strong belly activation. Just breathe. You got this. Keep the pull. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, release the pull. Come onto your right forearm, facing the left side of your room. Left side plank. Stack your feet, hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both elbows are down, hold straight legs. Push those heels backwards. Switch arms. Left forearm facing the right, stack your feet, hold and breathe, sweep your arm up. Both forearms, last time here, hold and breathe. Put your knees down, walk your forearms back. We're all gonna meet in child's pose. Whatever version that floats your boat. Stay here for 5 more breaths. Okay. I want you to end up on the floor on your belly. We're going to do some thoracic spine work that we have not done before. But before you get down on your belly, I want you to take a towel and fold it so it looks pretty small. And you're going to use that to put your forehead down on. So you're lying on your stomach, you got your forehead on the towel. The towel is slightly elevated. You're going to need to move forward. Yeah, because we're going to do these.
Well, then I need to move backwards.
Okay, so you got your head on the towel. You got your arms back by your side. That's where we're starting. Your palms face down. You're going to lift your arms off the floor. You're going to move them to the side and then put them back down. Then you're going to lift them, move them forward, put them back down, lift them, let them get pretty close at the top, put them down. Your palms are facing. Lift them up, move them out to the side. So you're making like a Y, put them down. Lift up. Now you're making an airplane. They're straight out to the side. Pick up. Now you're moving them back.
by your hips, put them down. So up, sideways. So you've got 4 lifts to do before you get to the top. Go back to the Y, go back to the airplane, go back by your side, lift back up. Pretty challenging, but very good for your back. Do your best. You want to be lifting them up as high as you can each time. Now, even though you're lying on your stomach, I want you to pull your belly button up and in towards the spine. Keep that really engaged. Do one more. And that's enough of that silliness. Come on up onto all fours. A few cat-cows before we get up on our feet. So round your back. Slightly shift your hips back. Sink into the shoulders, reverse it. Just do that a few more times. That exercise that we just did is super good for you. So all the stuff that we hate is always the stuff that's the best for us. Okay, come on up on our feet. We're going to do one pyramid stretch before we say goodbye. So take your feet forward, back heel is on the floor. You judge how much distance you can get. Both legs stay straight, as does your spine when we come down. Hold at the halfway point before you go into full flexion. Okay, now fold over that front leg and relax your head. So you're just looking through the legs to the back of the room. Now you can check to make sure your feet are completely facing forward. Now totally unweight the upper body. Just lift your hands off the floor and hold them together. Okay, put them back down. Inhale to a flat back. Hands back onto your leg. Walk up. Switch legs. Nice. Come on down, nice and slow. Legs are straight, heels are down. Hold at that halfway point. Fold over the leg, let your head go, look through your knees. Now lift your hands off the floor. Just hold and breathe a few more times. Okay, fingertips down. Inhale to a flat back. Step your back foot in. Fold your flat back. Walk your hands forward. Big stretch here for your side body. Keep your head wherever your neck feels okay. Big deep breaths right into the rib cage. Now full forward fold. We're going to cross the arms so they're just hanging. Get some good blood flow to your face here as you breathe. 5 big breaths. Hands above the knees, unhinge, come all the way back up. Take a nice big deep breath. Sweep your arms up. And I thank you for your power and strength. High five. Good job, guys. Whew. A little sweaty in here. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good. I won't say I did every one of those, but I got close.
What about the back thing that was new?
That's not a problem for me.
It
Yeah,
isn't?
that was good. No,
That's good.
that one's not a problem for me. Side plank more, but that's me and sliding on the disc with my knees. So I don't have a disc.
Okay,
I use a
you're re-
towel,
you-
but. Go ahead, what? I can. What else is there?
You're recording.
oh, I'm recording, thank you. Yeah, some